Hey, it's Arna Hudson from Starlight State, Marilyn or Reincarnated for Real. So, one of the things that we wanted to bring up was this movie, There's No Business Like Show Business that Marilyn Monroe did, which was my past lifetime. The Andromedans worked with me in that one, actually. And there were seven men that were dancing with Marilyn Monroe in the number The Heat Wave, which had like burning trees as if they were hit by a burning sun, which we discussed before was like the arena demise prior to coming to the Milky Way galaxy and building it. For many of Earth's souls that may have incarnated is one theory that happened. And so there were Andromedans that were up topping that number and dancing with Marilyn Monroe, me in that timeline. And it was really quite exciting because, well, there were elements of things that were done in society later from that production, which were really cool. So there were things that were done from work that I did in this lifetime, because how to be a bigger star than a movie star is I created a real star and then fast forwarded it to orange, paused it, was way out there, far away from Earth, and left it hanging there and was known for this after the ascension. And it happens in seconds as you basically fold space time or pure mind and are able to fly it. And I had Andromedans up helping me, which is really cool following me. And so that is why the red star was such a big deal. It was a symbol of the ascension of the goddess. That was Marilyn Monroe in the last lifetime that ascended. And so when the men were wearing hats made out of newspaper and they did cool news articles and things about mind in the future in this timeline that the Andromedans worked with news people. And also we did things, well, there were productions all over the place that used the red star symbol, which some of you have seen in arts and entertainment. So what I would say is, what I said to the Andromedans today is that was something, there was an intent behind that movie, which is one of the most eclectic, bizarre movies ever made. It's really quite interesting. There was intent behind that movie that they should remember, because when there's fighting in the skies and disagreements, if you forget what the original intent was of why you came down here and to work with someone who did descend and was Marilyn Monroe in the last lifetime, real one, then sometimes what happens is there's disappointment and confusion in people who were otherwise looking forward, because it's not just old, it's been done. There's new mind. Look at all the quantum mind tech tools and Blue Matrix Energetics info playlist, and look at 50 movies that I've written in the television show. I mean, come on, wake up. It's new. This is all new material that people haven't even seen. So there's nothing old about it. It's just that there was a movie where in the last lifetime I happened to work with Andromedan people. And in this timeline, there's new stuff that we haven't even gotten into yet. And the confusion is this, that some of the new age people who are actually old teachers, okay, are really what is old. It isn't me. I haven't even gotten started. And these guys are still arguing over what's new, what's old, like a committee, trying to decide when the Andromedan people have already voted for it and know what it is that they decided. And Ayusan the Andromedan, I expect you to remember that and not to get into hissy fit moods and not to ruin work you did 50 years ago or whenever the hell we were dancing together, and not to deviate from good mind, brilliant mind that you participated in for some lesser drivel that no one's really interested in anymore, whatever that may be, including lies, slander, innuendos when your nose is out of joint and a few people want to sue your old organization. You know what? If anybody gets pushed around enough, maybe they think of suing someone. That's their right. Doesn't mean that we have to be petty and, and be mean to Arna Hudson here. All right. So I think what we can do is just continue and know that there isn't some devil throwing red stars at the planet trying to kill it named Ayu. Okay, it's my star. Anyway, I created it, so be responsible with it. Don't throw it at anyone. And perhaps we can have a greater tomorrow after all.